Today on Rappler. President Marcos says the latest Ayungin clash, which injured 4 Navy personnel, is no reason to invoke the defense treaty with the U.S. President Marcos is flustered after being asked about his family's plunder on Australian television. Singapore's Prime Minister says its exclusive deal with Taylor Swift is not a hostile act against its neighbors. And boat makers and sailors from Iloilo and Guimaras take part in Iloilo's Paraw Festival. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says it is not the time to invoke the country's mutual defense treaty with the United States, even after 4 Navy personnel sustained minor injuries from actions of the China Coast Guard in the West Philippine Sea.
I do not think that it is the time or the reason to invoke the mutual defense treaty. However, we continue to view with great alarm this continuing dangerous maneuvers and dangerous actions that are being done against our seamen, our Coast Guard.
The MDT, signed in 1951, means both countries are compelled to come to each other's defense in the event of an armed attack. On March 5, 2 CCGVs used water cannons on the smaller Unaiza May 4, a civilian ship bringing supplies to the BRP Sierra Madre. In an interview with ABC anchor Sarah Ferguson, Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. gets flustered when asked about his father's corruption. Marcos responds with a nervous laugh, prompting Ferguson to ask, "May I just ask you why that's funny?" Marcos stutters before regaining composure. He downplays as propaganda the Presidential Commission on Good Government's findings that his family still owes the country a huge amount of money from ill-gotten wealth. In 2018, Anti-Graft Court Sandigan Bayan found his mother Imelda guilty of illegally creating private organizations in Switzerland. As of 2022, his father held the Guinness World Record of greatest robbery of a government. As of September 2021, the Philippine government retrieved 174 billion pesos in ill-gotten wealth and is going after 125 billion pesos more. Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong says an incentive given to Taylor Swift to make Singapore the only stop in Southeast Asia on her world tour was not a hostile act towards its neighbors. Lee says Tuesday, March 5, Singapore's agencies negotiated an arrangement with the singer-songwriter, and it turned out to be a very successful arrangement. Taylor is currently partway through 6 sold-out shows in Singapore. Singapore's government had said it gave her a grant to play in the city-state without mentioning the terms of the deal. The announcement annoyed other countries in the region. The Prime Minister of Thailand said the grant was made on the condition that it would be the artist's only show in Southeast Asia. A Filipino lawmaker said it isn't what good neighbors do. 39 skilled boat makers and sailors from Iloilo and Guimaras take part in Iloilo's 51st Paraw Festival of Iloilo City. Vibrant hues and rhythmic dance of sails line the Ilonggo coastline Sunday, March 3. The festival showcases traditional boat racing with boats adorned with colorful imagery. Paraw refers to a boat propelled by sail, while layag denotes the sail itself, embodying the essence of wind-driven navigation in Hiligaynon tradition. This year's edition of the race started in Arevalo district of Iloilo City and ended at the shores of Buenavista town in the neighboring island province of Guimaras. The Iloilo Festival Foundation says WOW Paraw promotes the preservation of traditional boat-making skills and sustainable fishing practices in Iloilo. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.